Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Media here, and today I'm going to show you guys my classroom tour. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to give you guys an overview of what my classroom looks like, and here it is. So starting with this corner, we have my big glass doors, we have my easel, and then right here, I really like it because there's different compartments. So I have my expo markers, my dry erasers, and my dry erase boards as well. So the kids get these every single morning for daily math practice. Then we come here, this is like the recess corner. So I have a bag, and my recess helper helps me take this bag to recess. I also have some flexible seating, so I have some yoga balls right here. And then I also have some hula hoops right there as well, just in case the kids want to. I do have my number corner here for Bridges, which is the curriculum we use for math, but I haven't really used it because I'm actually starting to display everything on my screen instead of putting it here, which is really nice because it saves me a lot of work. And then you come over here, and here I have my pencil center, so it's where kids get a pencil, and they also sharpen their pencils as well. So I recently got this pencil sharpener. It's a quiet sharp, so it's not very loud at all, which I really love. So let me show you guys. So it's not loud at all compared to other sharpeners. And I also have these signs here, sharp and dull, so that the kids know where to put it. And then you come over here, and here is my sink. So I always have my kids wash their hands before lunch and sanitize, so that's really nice and handy. This is a new school, so this is the first time I ever get a sink in my classroom, and it's so nice. I love it. This basket is full of some sequence pillows that I love to use with my students, but because of COVID, I decided to just store them for the rest of the year, just so that, you know, we wouldn't spread germs, because usually I have the kids borrow them during read out loud. So yeah, that's kind of sad. And then you come over here, these are my classroom jobs, and I had to take some off because I didn't have enough kids this year because of COVID. I do have some kids online, so yeah, anyways, I assign kids a number, and this number means that they are assigned to that job. So for example, number 7 is my board eraser, number 13 is my tech assistant. And then we come over here, this is just my bulletin board. It needs some help, I need to work on it. And then right here is my iPad charging station. The kids do charge their iPads at home, but just in case they are not charged during the school day, they can charge them there. And then here down below is my curriculum library. So I really like it because it's sectioned off by fiction, non-fiction, and then I also level them. So L stands for lower level, O stands for on level, and A stands for advanced, and they are color coded so that the kids know where to get books from. So I really like that. And then you come here to these microphones, or to these little phones. These my kids don't really use that much, but just in case during IDR, if they need to read out loud to themselves, they can use these pipe looking things and pretty much hold it to their ear so that they can hear themselves read, and they don't have to be super loud. So I really like that. And then on this side we have all of the kids' mailboxes and cubbies. So I put their mailbox at the top, and then the cubbies for their backpacks at the bottom, so it works really well. I recently got these numbers from Teachers Pay Teachers, and I will try to link that down below because they were free and they had a lot of options. I went ahead and put them on cardstock, laminated them, and then cut them out. And then you come to this side of my room, and I'm actually really proud of all of these tubs, you guys, because I actually got them at Dollar Tree. And before I had these ugly looking ones. They were like plastic too, but they were just like really ugly. And so I really like how it makes my room look. It just gives it a little bit more character, and it just keeps my books so organized. So in these bins, I'm actually putting all of the series of books that my kids read. So for example, this is the I Survived series, this is a Goosebumps series, Junie B. Jones, The Magic Tree House, and these are some random ones, and then also some lower level ones for kids who are struggling readers. Alright guys, so I'm also really proud of this because I told myself that I was going to be more organized this school year, so that's what I've been trying to do. This is pretty much my corner. I have my curriculum, my reading and writing curriculum, a few books, a little plant, and then just some personal stuff, Germex, Kleenex, all that good stuff. And then right here I just have a few more personal stuff. So I have a little mug that I got from my aunt, some lotion because I always have lotion with me, some sticky notes just in case I need them, a gift from a student, and this is a devotional for women, so I really like that. And then here you come to a little mailbox that I have for my students to give me mail. Last year it was just like really overwhelming with everything that I was getting from the students because I kept getting stuff and I just like stuffed it, or I would lose it or something like that. So I knew this year I wanted to be more organized, and I thought this would be a good idea. And here's more of my curriculum. I have markers, sticky notes. I got this basket from Walmart. This is the wax for my Scentsies. They smell so yummy. And then I have here some flashcards to play around the world with my students, and then Sharpies. I love these Sharpies. I love the colorful Sharpies, and I usually use these just for myself, but I do let students use them every once in a while. Here's my favorite tea, popcorn, and then right here I have a little bell. So this is the monitor that plugs into the wall, and then my actual bell. My actual bell is right here, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what that sounds like. So I like to use the bell for transitions, and it works really well as when kids are being really loud. I usually play it, and then yeah, they know to be quiet. Here are just some copies, some extra copies just in case a student was gone, some clipboards and scratch paper, and loose leaf paper as well, just in case they need it. And then here is my teacher corner where the magic happens. No, not really, but here's my little tiny desk. This is actually a podium, and it goes up really high, so it's really nice because I can roll it around and teach from it, so that's awesome. And then here we have some more personal stuff, so nothing fancy, just my remote, some chapstick, lip gloss. I do have this thermometer in case a kid is sick and I need to take their temperature. I have some thank you cards. So these thank you cards I got from TJ Maxx. They were only like $3 or $4. And then I got these little baskets from Target. And this big basket right here is for my prize box. And here, I'll show you guys what that looks like. One second. So this is for my prize box. I also got this from Walmart. I got most of these things from like Dollar Tree or the dollar section. I got these beach balls, I think from Amazon. So I just use them as kid prizes, and got this one from Dollar Tree. These from Dollar Tree, I believe as well. And yeah, we have a bunch of just random prizes for students. I love having just prizes just in case I want to award my students with something, and I don't do it too often. That's why I don't have a huge prize box, but every once in a while I like to do it. The main thing that I use for kids whenever I want to praise them for something, or whenever they're really good or something, are Jolly Ranchers, and I just keep them in this big old jar. And yeah, I love my Jolly Ranchers, and they're gonna last a long time, so that's what I like about them. And then here is just some of my personal stuff. This is my Scentsy. I also got it from Walmart. As you can tell, I get a lot of things from Walmart, but it's really nice. Some pictures of my friends and my sisters, and then some folders. And then you come over here. This is probably my favorite part of my room. So I finally got a mini fridge for my classroom, and it's super cute. There's my breakfast. I need to finish it. Here are some protein balls that I need to eat as well, but I'm so happy with my fridge, you guys. It has been so nice, but it is really low to the ground, so I need to find like a table or something to like mount it on. Then I have my Amazon Alexa, my Alexa Dot, excuse me.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oh, I am so sorry about
Take
that.
a look at the help section.
My bad, guys. Anyway, so there's the Echo Dot. And then here is my gum stash. I usually do like a table challenge at the end of the day. So depending who's, like if like the cleanest table will get a piece of gum from me. And then, yeah, here's just my twin sister and I. I have my calendar here. I like to use a calendar and a planner, but I also like to use it to display it right here because it's way easier, and I like that it's dry erase because I can easily erase it and do a new month. So I really like that. I've had this for like 3 years and it's lasted me quite a bit, so really happy about that. And then you come over here, so there's already some writing. We were doing acrostic poems. So you come over here, and here is my first board. It's actually a sliding board, which I'm really happy about. I love these sliding boards, and I'll show you what's behind it, even though it's not very organized, so please don't judge. But right here, we pretty much just have my math curriculum, some binders, and this is all of my curriculum that I use. I like to section it off by subjects, so if I'm teaching science, I'll just get a science book. If I'm teaching social studies, you know, I'll just get the social studies book, and it just keeps me organized that way, so it's nice. And then here's some more stuff that I actually need to go through because I don't really use a lot of what's in here. Here is my toolbox. So I got this toolbox from Amazon. I love it. It has staples and clips and paper clips and highlighters, and it's just really awesome. And then here at the top we have just some gifts that students have given me, or other teachers or the admin has given me as well. Then if you come here to the actual board, I keep the quote every day, every week, and then at the end of the week I give it to whoever student, like if a student was like really, really good, I give it to them and they can keep it. And I haven't started that up because last year I had my teacher aide to do my quotes, and this year I can't have a teacher aide because of COVID, so I've been slacking, honestly. And then here's my daily schedule. I just wanted to display it for the kids so that they knew what was next. Looks kind of crazy, but you know, that's elementary school for you. So this is what this looks like. This is the front of my classroom. This is my rocking chair where I read out loud to my students, and then here it's a little cup with popsicle sticks of my students. I divided it with a cardboard, like a little piece of cardboard, and it works really well. So after I draw a student's name, I go ahead and put him on this side and vice versa. And I use that for like for them to share their writing after writing time. I have them share their writing. And for the quiet students, I have them use a microphone because sometimes you just can't hear them. Also, we've been reading the book Holes in my classroom. My students have been loving this book, and hopefully we can watch the movie after if our principal lets us, but we don't know yet. But it's super good, you guys. I watched and read the movie a long time ago, so I'm really glad that we get to do it again. And then here we have just some like brain break activities that we can do. So for example, like this one, survey tennis ball 10 times each arm, like it's just an exercise. Or this one, 20 squats and stuff, just for a brain break. I have a number rack here because we are working on the number rack and adding with it. And yeah, this part is just self-explanatory. Here is my favorite eraser, my favorite scented markers because they smell so delicious. And then you come here, these are my voice levels, so I just printed these off. So voice off means 0 voice, obviously. And so whenever I tell my students you need to have a 0 voice level, then they know that their voice needs to be off. So I really like that. And then you come over here, here is my mini hoop. I actually didn't want it to be a mini hoop, but it turned out to be a mini hoop because I did not look at the reviews. And then here are my recess minutes. So I add recess minutes if I feel like there's a student that, if I feel like there's students that are just being really loud or not doing what they're told. And if I add a recess minute, that means that my kids need to put their head down before recess for like 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And if they talk, then we'll start the whole timer over. Because they have to miss a few minutes of their recess, this works really well for my classroom management. And then if you slide this board, you'll see all of the student cubbies. There's more books. Here are some extra folders. I'm actually getting a new student today, so I'll be using those. And yeah, that's what this looks like. I'm not going to show you everything in my cupboards because really it's just storage and manipulatives and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and show you guys this part. So Right here is where I keep all of my supplies, my extra supplies like glue and markers and scissors and stuff like that. I do try to have it labeled, not always, but I like to be organized. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I just replenish every once in a while when I have to, but usually these last a long time because my students take really good care of their stuff generally. So yeah. This is what this corner looks like, nothing fancy. And then here down below we have some flexible seating, so that stool is for me just in case I need to reach something high. And we have some wiggle seats. So these wiggle seats can be used for students' chairs. So if they put them on their chair, they can wiggle. So that's nice. I got this from Scholastic with my reward points I think a year or two ago. And then I have these stools for flexible seating as well. Then you come here, and here is another reading corner. So I have other books here. I have some dictionaries. I have my Being a Reader group because I have literacy circles. And then I also have a Student of the Week. I haven't started that yet, but I will eventually. So I'm gonna have to take a picture with them and then write their name. Right here, I got this one from, I believe it was Michael's. I believe that's where I got it from. So, and then you come over here, and then here is just my kidney table, I like to call it, and we have some more flexible seating right here. I just have my kids meet me at the kidney table if they need help, so that's pretty nice. And then here's my flexible seating chart. I've been using it for this is my third year already, so it's a little worn, but that's what I've been using. And you can see the options for flexible seating that we have. Here are some books that I like to display for my students, and my whole classroom library pretty much. And then this little thing I just use to organize my personal stuff, so pretty self-explanatory. And then you come here to the clusters of tables. So I have 4 clusters of 4 desks, and this one is the first cluster. We have a different color of caddy for each table, and these are just some of the things that they share. They also have pencil boxes. Let's see if I can get one. So they have pencil boxes like this and that way they don't have to share all of the same pencils and stuff like that. And that is the end of my classroom tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below so that you guys don't miss any more videos in the future. Bye guys.
When it feels like I've been fading to the background, don't leave my room for a week, don't wanna go out. But all these moments keep reminding me of just how you can't have the highs without the letdowns.